Well, hello everyone. How are you doing? And yes, I will be turning my camera on here shortly. I would like to say hello to everyone here. Hello to Spike Reviews, Deidre Baker, Captain Jerk, and AL Skinner. Also, we have Mystic Gaming. I do apologize ahead of time for any background noise. There are other people here in the house today, but nothing can be done about this. So, this is like another version of, well, okay. I have done like a partial face review over on Toyman's Bar and Grill earlier this year. Now today is kind of a partial, but a little bit more. So, are you ready? If you are ready for me to put my camera on, say me. Just put hashtag me in the chat and I will flip it on and it'll be on for about 1 hour. That is the plan, that is. I do have a pair of sunglasses on, I have to say, and also have to say they're a little dirty, so I'm having trouble reading. Oh, there's Justin. Hi, Captain Jerk. Woo! All right. Well, I guess the time is now, right? Drum roll, if I can speak. I have to apologize ahead of time for that, too. I did our member stream earlier today, and I could hardly speak the right words, so please keep that in mind if I stumble on words. I do apologize. I see some me's in the chat, so just like I told you in the title and in the thumbnail, yes, I will be turning my camera on. I do hope you like my hair color and my sunglasses. Here we go. Ta-da! Here we go, live on YouTube. And there we go. We got Toyman's Bar and Grill. I did tell you I was doing this. You silly. I told you earlier on I was going to maybe do this. I sure did, and then I didn't hear from you until now. So, good to see everyone here. Yes. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, I was away for a few days thanks to a YouTuber that sponsored a trip for me to get a break. I got to stay at an Airbnb for 3 nights, 4 days. It was really nice because it got me out of this toxic environment I'm currently dealing with. And it was really refreshing, really. So yeah, welcome to my stream. Good to see you all. Let's see. It's hard to read with these things. I gotta go like this. Oh, well, thank you. Captain Jerk says, "Oh, you are pretty fishy." Now, some people here in the chat have seen me before and some haven't. Some are my good friends, very close friends, and others have been members of the Fishy clan. So, if you don't know, over on Go Fish Office channel, when we do the Toyman and Fishy show, we usually promote about Fishy having a membership option, which it costs $5 a month. And at those, I don't have my sunglasses on or nothing. I'm just totally me. This is my first time, having the camera on more so for a public stream. So for today, I thought we would have fun, Hala! Yes, horror. My camera's on. Yes, it sure is. Yes. Anyways, so I got to spend a few days at an Airbnb. Thank you to the sponsorship of a YouTuber. You could say he paid my way. This person would like to stay anonymous, and so I respect that, but I very much thank this person if this person happens to be lurking in here. I do see that Colette Whitney is here. Good to see you. I'm sorry I keep going like this because I'm trying to read the chat through these things. Apparently, I am finding now that if I'm going to wear sunglasses, I should probably find some I can see through. That does help. Ah. Yes, it's going very well. I'm very happy to see. I have a few of my close friends here in the chat. I got Toy Man's Bar and Grill, Justin. I mean, all of you. It's great to see you all, of course. Let's see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything here on my phone. Nope. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, a little bit more about the Airbnb, if that's okay for me to chat about. I mean, I don't know. What else should I chat about, right? It's just me up here. What do I chat about? Anyways, Airbnb. I had a great experience at this one. This one was very much up my cup of tea because, see, I've almost always been on a hobby farm. Growing up with my parents, we were on a hobby farm, and then once I was outside the house, I was pretty much on a hobby farm. There was only a little spot in between leaving home, being in college, right, and then establishing a home on another hobby farm. And in that little, 1 year there, I was in an apartment, and I did not like that. It was like a free bird being put into a cage, Anyway, this was really nice. This Airbnb, it's a long story or whatever of getting to why I bring all that up, is this Airbnb was basically on a hobby farm also. I got this whole house. I had a total of 5 beds in it. I had a couple couches. I had a kitchen, a living quarters, a living room, a bathroom, of course, and several bedrooms, and a laundry room, of course. And anyways, it was really nice because it was in the country. I had the whole house in the country, and they had goats, horses, a llama. It was a country setting, and I had it all to myself for a few days. That was so cool. Yes. Okay, see if I can read. Mystic is saying, you know what I can do? I can just highlight it. That makes it easier, right? So lovely seeing face reveal, but I have to get some sleep. I'm volunteering to put Christmas lights in my town. Well, Mystic, thank you so much for swinging by. It's good to see you. Yes, please get some sleep. And it looks like, if I can click the button, that helps. Colette Whitney says shared. So Colette, and yes, I know I have some buttons to push. I still push buttons even if we're on Fishy Flying Free. Now, if you are new to being here on this channel, it is totally up to you if you would like to subscribe or if you just want to visit today because I have my camera on. No strings attached, whichever. You can just visit or you can stay. This channel is going to be more so for encouragement, positivity, talking about maybe my syndrome I deal with and more at times. And also if you're having a downer day, be it just general life or if you deal with something chronic, be it health issues or abuse or whatever, we can talk about it here. If you ever have any prayers that you'd like me to keep you in prayer for, let me know. I'll write it down and I'll keep you in prayer. All right? Anyways, before I keep talking and not get to it, let's push the shared button. Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Thank you so much, Colette. And this goes for anybody. You can share this out. If you think you know somebody that wants to see Fishy picking your nose and they can actually see it, let them know. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Thank you, Colette. She's always so good about that. If I missed anybody sharing this out due to my foggy glasses, please put it in capital and say it again, and I'll play that button for you too. Okay? All right. So Spike is here. So Spike, I have a button. I like pushing that button. Where is that button? Oh, it's in the snowy area. Okay. You get to see me in all my actions. I'm usually hiding behind a camera with the camera off. Like this, right? Usually you can't see me. You just hear me. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, now you can see me. Okay, Spike. There you go. There we go. Let's switchy rooms. Go back to my comments. And hello. Good to see you. 3659. Good to see you. All right. Who else do we got here? I kind of wondered if you brought that person. Thank you, Spike. Oh, you brought at least one person. So that keep that in mind, folks. Even if you let one person know, I put 2 fingers up. One person know, you still get the shared button played for you. So I keep wanting to push the Justin button, which I will in a minute. Hold on. Okay, Spike, thank you for sharing this out. Here you go. All right, now I just really want to push your button there, Captain Jerk. Here you go.
I am the insurmountable, inflappable, and incalculable and incorrigible Captain Jerk.
There we go. All right, now who else am I forgetting? Let's see. Okay, we got a few people. Okay, we got Queen Bee is here. Okay, Queen Bee. She said she can't stay, and I totally understand. She liked, shared, and she has a migraine. Well, Queen Bee, I'm going to keep you in prayer that migraine just swims away, because migraines are no fun. I had a migraine for sure one time for a whole week straight. To tell you the truth, it was a whole week. I couldn't do anything. It was terrible. It felt like a screwdriver or something going through my head. Once that was gone, I was like, oh, I can breathe again. That was horrible. It's like the only time I had technically a migraine. I've had bad headaches before, but that was the first time of a migraine. That was horrible. Anyways, before hopefully that she swam away, and even if she did, in honor of Queen Bee, I am going to push the shared button. Now I'm getting purple hair in my mouth. Okay. Oh, Nora! Guess what, Nora? Yes, I still got a button here for you. Here you go. All right, and then I'm going to assume that Toyman is still lurking, so I have to do the cool guy button. This man is very talented at drumming. I know he hasn't done much lately. He just wasn't able to because of the time frame and out of respect of other people nearby doing work and such. So he hasn't done a lot of live drumming, but hopefully in the near future, we're going to get some more live drumming. He's really good at it. Anyways, I'm going to click Toyman's button now. So here you go, Toyman. There! Yay! All right. Yes. Oh, what am I thinking? Put it up here. Yeah, it's almost a week migraine. And thank you. Oh, man. Yeah, I definitely will keep you in prayer. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know about the rest of you, but I like to write things down because can I see in my drawer? Not really. Where? It's the only problem with having this on. I'm blind as a bat. Oh, this works. A pen. got a pen. Oh, you know what? I don't like the blue paper. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to use white. Okay. So I'm just going to put down just as a little quick reminder because I truly mean that. I do like to keep my friends in mind, and I don't like to hear when people are going through things. And I figure the least I can do and say, I'm here for you. I hope you feel better, and bring some prayers to the Lord. That I can do. Okay? And virtual hugs. Okay. So before I get carried away, I better write it down. Queen bee, migraine. Okay. Got it. Got it down. Please rest, and I do hope that will go away because, yeah, if it's almost been a week already, I can relate. It's been a few years since I had that, and it's the only time I can think of, but yeah, that was horrible. I feel for you. So everybody here, too, anybody else here can keep Queen Bee in your thoughts and prayers also, okay? Please and thank you. Alrighty, what do we got here? Yeah, see? People care, see? There you go. Thank you so much for caring. So nice to be around people that actually care. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What's this? Spike reviews ice cream and fishy stream. What? Who's having ice cream? Spike, did you say I have ice cream? Where you say this? Oh, that's one of your brothers from another mother. Very nice. Those are the best. Very nice. Jimmy C. Now remember, this is kind of all you're doing, right? For those of you that don't know, a long, long time ago, what was that, a couple years ago? More than a couple years ago, maybe a few years ago. Because I've been doing I have been doing YouTube content on my actual videos and doing live streams on my Go Fish Office, my original channel. This one here is a little newer, but in general, I've been doing things. Now, prior to that, I was more so a supporter. I was like in streams, watching videos, and I never thought I'd put anything on a channel. No videos. I never thought I'd do this either. I didn't even think I was going to put videos. Anyways, I bring up Jimmy C because his panel, his live stream panel, was the very first panel I went on. I didn't have my camera on, I had it like this, I had it off, so it's just my voice, right? But I literally was shaking because of past experiences of just even local experience with people. People just can be rude, right? They just can pick, whatever their reason. Everybody has things they're going through. Jealousy, just because they want to be mean, whatever. So I was like, oh no, people are going to hear me. They won't see me, but they're going to hear me. But Jimmy was very encouraging. He's like, no, you'll be fine. We'll try it out. And thanks to Jimmy, he got me on there. And then I remember that Doris and Jimmy were both very encouraging for me to put a video out because I showed them my farm. I sent a private video of my farm. And I believe it was Doris that told me, she said, that's perfect, that you could put that up for a YouTube video. And that is my very first YouTube video. So anyway, so thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Doris, if you're lurking, or you can let her know that, Jimmy. Anyway, so thank you. Big part of this. You are. Yes, you are. All right. I don't want to miss anybody now. You like the hair, huh? oh, my ears getting a little. Oh, I'm eating my hair again. How much it hit? How much? Why is that hurting? Oh, I see why. I just have to readjust. Hold on. I know, now it's cricket, all right? Well, it adds to the jam. Woo, whatever. Now, if anybody's why does it keep... No. Anyways, if anybody's wondering, this here is a heat press that I have. And I've been very blessed, I should say, to be able to do some merch here at home for some people. So thank you to the people that have gotten merch from me. I love doing designs and I love trying to create things myself, be it That's gonna bother me now. I got like hair trying to crawl into my mouth. Anyway, anything from t-shirts, bandanas. I've done stickers. I've done business cards. Different things, right? So thank you for that. And yeah, anyways, just thank you for being here. Ooh, I got 6 people watching me. Just kidding. A.L. Skinner is still here. Oh, jeez. Thanks a lot, Toy Man. Stop eating your hair. It's so delicious. No, I'm not trying to. Come on. Shh. Just kidding. Jimmy says, my pleasure. Glad to help. You got this. Oh, thank you. It's been a couple years in the making, right? Went from just, like I said, watching live streams, never thought I'd ever do anything on the channel that I didn't even know I had at first. You know that? I made an account with YouTube originally because I found out you could do subscriptions. And I like having things kind of orderly and neat. Orderly. That just seems a weird word. Did I say that right? It doesn't matter. I can say how I want, right? Anyway, subscriptions. So that way, it could be anything from cooking to, like, I deal with a syndrome called POTS. POTS stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And I don't know about you all, but if anybody here deals with anything in life, it could be anything from depression, or it could be something good. Maybe there's something you love to cook and you like to see somebody else that just does the same or have different ideas, right? It doesn't have to be an illness that you have. But anyways, for me, one of my favorite things originally on YouTube was probably 2 things that I can think of. Getting other cooking ideas, because I love cooking homemade things from scratch. And the other thing would be, finding other people, real life people that deal with the same syndrome as I do. And so I like being organized. I kind of liked the thought that I don't have to keep looking for channels. Like I could keep them on the side there, right? You should have that side of subscribers, or who you're subscribed to, I mean. And so for probably about, I don't know, maybe 6 months, I actually had no idea that I had an actual channel that I could actually do this on, because I had no interest in it anyway. So when I saw it one day, I'm like, well, I'm not going to touch it. I didn't even have an avatar for the longest time. I truly didn't. I was like, well, I'm Go Fish Office over there. My original channel. This is Fishy Flying Free. I wanted to do it over here, partially because, well, this channel is focused on, positivity and just growth. And I thought, well, this is definitely growth for me to show my face to the world. Plus, just to introduce maybe some of you to my other channel. So that's why, if any of you saw it on my other channel, I'd try to put some plugs in that, hey, I'm going live over here. Anyways, I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. Oh, I know what I was talking about. Avatar. I didn't even have an avatar for the longest time. I believe YouTube gave me like a green circle and it had a G in it, right, for Go Fish Office. And that's how it was for the longest time. No content, nothing in the about page. It was like pretty much as little as I could in there. I have my window open and it's kind of cold. Ooh, shut it a little bit. Sorry about that. I was kind of getting cold. My toes are like, okay, what do you got going on here? Yes, orderly. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. That is what I was trying to say. Oh, Roy! Where's the real Fishy? Right here! Ah, you're so funny. Oh, yeah. Okay, this comment makes me remember I used to kind of, send Jimmy see a lot of private messages of very yummy foods. He'd be like, stop it! Yeah, I remember that. That's funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. I always believe the concept of power of positive thinking and been positive to others. Yes, positivity is huge. Think about it. That is a choice we get to have in life, right? I understand there's always still going to be some negatives that we have to go through and that we'll have to see in life. Not everything is positive. I mean, some negatives, you just have to see it as that, and that's what it is. But there are some people out there that that's all they want to see, and I don't think that's right. We should try to strive to look for what positives there are in life and not dwell on just the negative things. You know? Like if I'm having a really symptomatic day, I could sit there and feel sorry for myself. You know, I could just think of all the negativities, like poor me stuff, right? Basically, the poor me syndrome. I have that choice. Sure, I could do that. Or I could think of the positives, like, I'm still alive, or like after I got injured by the cow, for example, that one I definitely was bedridden. Oh, was I not happy that day? You know why? It ruined my plans that day. So I had to rearrange my brain. Because this is how it was. A little story about the cow, okay? So some of you that are like, what? Injured by a cow? Yeah, so about, I don't know, a few years ago, I'll just say. I'm not even going to think about it, I guess. But a handful of years ago, I got injured by a cow. Basically, I was trying to get her into a stall so that a vet could come and basically come make her pregnant, right? Well, when they are in heat, they get very hormonal, right? And at that time, there were no other livestock or goats or anything around. I mean, she was like the only big animal in my yard, other than like chickens and dogs and cats, and they don't usually intermix very well as friends, right? They're just a little bit more different. Anyway, so since I was in there and she was very lovey-dovey, I guess, she decided to come over. My cow, who was a Jersey cow, decided to come over and give me a big old hug. And it's probably a good thing that it was her, because a Jersey's a lot smaller than like a Holstein, but still bigger than me. And so she's up on me. And so I yelled at her. Her name was Daisy. And I said, Daisy, get off. And she did. But the problem was she landed near my ankle and basically had scraped some skin, caused severe sprains. And I found out later I ended up with like broken bones, right? I had a broken fibula and some broken, or a broken, not some, it was a broken foot bone. So I had a couple broken bones, and the worst of it really actually was the sprains that took like a year and a half to heal. Anyway, but see, that day before, this was like in the morning, right? I was planning to do that, and the guy was going to come, and then I had a whole day where I wasn't planning to go anywhere. You know how plans go, right? It's like, oh, good, a whole day I can like organize my house and get everything caught up, laundry, dishes, whatever it was. Well, then this happened, and then when I got to the house and I got in bed, I remember being a little disappointed. No, not a little, a lot. It's like, this ruined my plans, and I could have just dwelt in that negative mode, right? Not only was I in pain, but that was not my plan. I finally had a day to myself that I was going to get a bunch done. Hi, Dwayne, I see you there. Hi. Anyways, so, oh, 1 second, please. Sorry about that. Anyways, so once I was back in the house and in bed, I remember it was probably about an hour it took me to go from kind of negative and frustrated with life. It's like, ah! And then you know what I did? I adjusted my thoughts. We are able to do that. We can adjust our thinking, and that can make a huge difference. I was thinking, I was running around a lot and I needed to slow down. Well, that literally made me slow down. I was stuck in bed for a while. The other thing is, there were things I wanted to do, but you know how it is if you're busy in life, you keep putting things to the side, right? And for myself, in my journey at that time, I had a bunch of like notes I took when I did have time, like reading my Bible and such. And for whatever reason, at that time in my life, I really wanted to take the time to sit down and type them up. That was just something I wanted to do at that moment in my life, and I never took the time to do that. So basically, I took the time to think of all the things I could do. Stopped thinking about the things I couldn't do, because that was just furious, or making me furious, right? And upset or sad, or all the emotions, right? So I thought of the things I could do. I was like, it's like I got permission to take a break from the rat race in life. I could read my Bible like I wanted. I could type up papers, and I don't remember. There was some, oh, I do remember. My piano. I hadn't touched the piano in probably 15 years, maybe, at that point in my life, because life was just too busy. I didn't have time. Guess what? I might have been on crutches, but my fingers still worked. So I had a lot of time to get the rust off my fingers and find my keys again. I'm so thankful for that. I love playing piano, you know? And then I might have started drawing at that time again. So a long way of saying, if you have a bunch of negatives happen, try to think of some positives, and that will make that situation so much better. Like in that circumstance, I could have just chose to look at all the negatives, but the circumstances are gonna change. Either way, I was injured, and either way, I couldn't get done in the house clean that I wanted to do that day. So I could have dwelled on that and been bitter all day, or I could have done what I did do, adjust my thinking. So, anyways, have any of you ever done that? So Dwayne, I did say hi to you. We had cows on my dad's farm in Alberta. I'm familiar with them. Okay, what kind of cows did you guys have? Did you have Holsteins? Probably. I mean, a lot of people have Holsteins usually, the bigger black and white. Did Fishy get kicked? Well, she jumped on top of me, and then she, her hoof got on me, and then I kind of got broken. Okay, I'm just looking back because I know I kind of got into my little speech there. I didn't want to get distracted. Oh, here we go. Here's a fun, quick question. If you could be any fish, no, is that what it says? Here is a fun, quick question. If you could be any fish, which would it be and why? I think there's a fish. Isn't there a fish called an angelfish? And they have the really pretty flowy fins. And why would I want to be that? Because they look pretty. That's the only reason. They look graceful and pretty. And there's Nora's eyeballs. Nice. Nice. Daisy, the horny heifer, got you down. You got back up. Yes, and a little detail about that, another thing would be it was winter when this happened, and it was cold out. So right after that happened, I remember looking over and the cow just looked at me like, what? Because she was not a mean cow, but because she was in this weird hormonal state, I didn't want to have her accidentally do some more things. And when you first get injured, sometimes you don't feel all that's going on, right? And I knew something was wrong with my legs. So I didn't want to put weight on it, but I knew I had to get to the house. I basically was determined. I don't want to stay outside and get a lot of pain in the cold and I don't know, have hypothermia or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I remember getting out of that pen, hopping or whatever, and then I was looking around for something, like a crutch of some sort, to get to the house. And I remember finding, I believe it was a rake, where I kind of used that, to kind of get to the house. And my determination was to get to the house, get to the bed, or get to my phone, get to the bed, and then I could, call family and figure out. And that's what I did. And yeah, I'm glad I did that because, once I got there, then the pain starts wakening up more and it swells. And yeah, it was no fun. It definitely wasn't. Okay, Daisy. Da, 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 da. Jimmy C says, I adjust daily. I'm assuming you mean in regards to mental stuff, right? You got to look at the positives, try not to dwell on all the negatives. Like I say, I know there are times of negativity that we need to grieve or maybe get through something. I'm not saying it's all happy, lucky all the time. No, I understand that. But, like the predicament I just said, it was sad that I got injured, but I didn't want to stay there. I didn't have to stay there in that situation. Yeah. Now, if a loved one dies or something, you can't be all happy and joyful about that. No, you go through a grieving, but then you got to move on. I don't think they want you to stay in the negative and bitter or something, right? But we all go through seasons. What's this? Fishy flying free. Yes, angelfish. This one is seawater kind. They're also the kind you described with the long fins. Oh, okay. Aren't they like in different colors? It seems to me there's like a white one, which of course is really pretty, and I think there were other colors. And I could be, excuse me, I could be wrong. Seems to me one time when we were doing a video chat that maybe you were showing me some of these fish, and it seems to me they came in a lot of different colors. Am I thinking correct? There's a lot of fish out there, I know. And by the way, as you guys can see, I'm not a fish. If any with the term Go Fish Office, and this is why. A handful of years ago, when I was just starting a Google account, I had to come up with a name. And at the time, I really enjoyed, well, because I was around youth and stuff too, I really enjoyed this Christian band called Go Fish Band, I think they were called. I know it was Go Fish, but I think they were termed like Go Fish Band. And at the time, there were 3 artists or singers, all right, in this band. And so that came to mind. That was just, I'm a mind at the time. So I was like, I don't know, Go Fish, I suppose. And then I don't remember in regards to the office part if Go Fish was taken or if I was thinking like this is my little office. And anyways, so originally it was for like a Google type of account, nothing to do with YouTube. And then when I ended up, being a part of YouTube, I kind of enjoy it. I'm glad it ended up that way because then I can kind of do like fishy terms, and Go Fish Office is a pretty unique channel name thus far, so it makes it pretty easy to find it, I think, if somebody's trying to look for it. So anyway, so just a little blurb there if anybody was wondering. I'd be a goblin shark, is that what you say? There you go. Try to keep positive because negativity isn't any fun for anyone near it. That's right. No, it's much, much better. And that's just in life in general. That's with us dealing with our own self, right? Our own self, because we tend to be our worst critic, right? Now, sometimes we can have help around of that. But I know this, that even like going to YouTube live streams, let's say, if there's a lot of negativity, drama, and, that kind of stuff, it affects us. So when I have the time, because I don't go to live streams as much as I used to because I am busier. I'm doing content and I'm spending time doing other things I need to do here at home for my own health and projects, etc., etc., and just rest too. Anyways, I stay away from live streams. Like if it can even happen in ones I might normally go to, but if I go there, I usually like to wait a second. And if it seems stressful, let's say it seems stressful to me, I won't go there. And it's fine. I mean, everybody can run their stream however they want and allow or not allow. That's fine. We all have choice. That's a word. We all have choice. But I choose to try to stay with more peaceful, calm. I'm coming here basically to get a break from here. Does that make sense? So be it with yourself, be it in your own world of like relatives, friends, etc., or be it virtual, we do have that choice. We have choice. That is a word. We have that choice. Be it in our own mind or who we're around. And as best as I can, I choose peace, happiness, positivity, good things. I need that. I need that to thrive in life. And anyways, and then, okay, so the Go Fish Office, that's how I came up with that. I guess I kind of went on a little trail there. But this, I wanted to do a side trail because I wanted to focus a little bit more on like my syndrome. I know I haven't done a lot on here yet, but I want to do more. I'm trying to balance life. I don't want to overwhelm myself either, right? But I do want to do more here. And Fishy flying free is not only for myself, but it's for anybody out there too that might be feeling stuck in depression, stuck in negativity, stuck in abuse, stuck in whatever, right? And maybe you can get free of that. Myself, I deal with my syndrome, and I do deal with a lot of. I don't really want to go into much details at this moment in time. Down the road, I would like to tell more of my story. But right now, I'll just say I am in a toxic environment that I have felt stuck in for many, many, many years. Now, for the last probably 2 years, I realize it's real and that I'm not stuck. It's basically taken the steps so that I can truly thrive, not survive in life, and that I can truly fly free. And so that's how I came up with the term fishy flying free, because that's my goal for myself. And I would love to be a part of anybody else's journey in whatever it is. It could be anything. It could be even goals of, I don't know, it could be a weight goal. You want to lose 10 pounds. I'm here for you. A diet plan or a lifestyle. I can be your cheerleader. Or you are in physical or verbal abuse situation. I gotcha. I'm right here for you. I will listen. I love listening to people. And I know that anybody can say words, but these are true words. If any of you ever are in a spot and you just need somebody to talk to, please know I guarantee you this, that if you talk to me, I don't spread. Whatever you tell me stays here. If you're not in contact with me in some fashion already and you do want to get in contact with me of things outside of, here in the public, I do have my email. It's toyfishy@hotmail.com, I believe, something like that. Anyways, it's in my about section in my Go Fish Office about section. Otherwise, a lot of you are already connected to me in some way. But I promise you this, and it's very okay. It is very important to me that if I have somebody I trust, that they're not going to go and just spread it to the world, because then you feel even more hurt that you opened up. Does that make sense? Please know if you come to me and you say things, it stays right here. Unless you say that you would like me to say it to certain peoples maybe or something, but otherwise, I know, like I say, I know that's just words, but they're true. And most people find that out, that it is true. I keep it right here. So I might not be able to fix your situation, which no, I can't, but I can listen. I can be encouraging. I can pray for you and try to give you positivity. That's what I can do. Give you a virtual hug. All right, I should probably pay attention to what's going on in the chat, even though I'm blind. Don't worry, in the future, this will be off too. That's another goal. Just so you know, I'm taking steps, right? I do have no glasses on stuff for my member streams, just because it's not so much like money or something. If people think that the money does help me, it's only $5 a month. But nobody has to do it. It's only an option. That's it. Anyways, I'm doing steps, right? Like I say, a long time ago at Jimmy C's, I went on with just my avatar and my voice. That was it. And then obviously for the longest time, that's what I've been doing on my own channel. And then the member stream was like the first more official stream, but I know who's there seeing me. Now this is a little bit more than what I've done. But another thought is it's only because it's another step. It has nothing to do with, I'm not going to make millions of dollars, but once my Go Fish Office channel has enough hours to become monetized, if that happens, then I had promised that I would do at least a stream after I'm monetized, and I will fully be camera on, and there will be no sunglasses on and stuff. It'll just be the full me, and that's it, So I have these steps in my mind, and I need that. It gives me structure, it gives me goals, and yeah, I want to be happy in life. I want to be happy with myself. I understand everybody has their own opinions. I know there's people that could be rude, but I want to get to the point where I can just be so happy with where I am at. I can just let it bounce off. It doesn't matter. That's where I want to go. Okay. Kinda a goofy guy, so it is fitting. Okay. Alright, I'm just kind of looking back here. Yes, I showed you pictures of my old aquariums with freshwater angels. That's what I thought. I know it's been a while since we did that. Toyman could be the puffer fish? What? Oh, I play the piano, harpsichord, organ. Wow, you do a lot of things. Ooh. Do you put these on your channel? I should be checking. Daisy. Okay, I did back. I'm just backtracking, a little bit. I just don't want to miss anything. And if I do miss something important, you can always re-put it in. I hope I see it. And I do apologize ahead of time. I am usually I at least have a co-host, right? So then we have more than one set of eyes, but I kind of like doing it solo too. Okay, well, okay, let's just say there's benefits to both. It's nice to have a co-host. It's nice to do solos. And it can be nice to have, in my opinion, for myself, a small panel. I have had large, like not official live stream panels just for fun, nothing live stream, and that was fun. But I do believe during a live stream for myself, if you get too many people on a panel, then it's hard to speak or they overtalk each other. But it can be cool at the same time. Myself, though, for my channel, I like it where it's just solo, maybe a co-host, or maybe a couple people on panel, and that's enough for me. Otherwise, it gets too crazy. In my opinion, for my channel, of course. Everybody's free to do what they wish, of course. La, la, la. Yes, yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like rereading some stuff. Jimmy C's like, yeah. See, it's party time, guys. Let's go. Fun, fun, fun. This is kind of fun, actually. Are you guys having fun? Are you having fun? I hope you're having fun. I hope I'm not boring you. Am I boring you? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I'm having fun, right? So if you're bored, you can always swim away. That sounds kind of funny, huh? You're very shy. Well, I've gotten stronger. I used to be very shy. I'm less shy now. Okay. Yep. That's awesome. So thank you so much. Fish tongue. Spike, thank you so much for sharing this out and having your brother from another mother swim over. That's awesome. Awesome. Solo Fishy is getting more courage to fly free. That's right. And see, I mean, you know things, and yes, I am getting things more official on that. Yes, I am. And it's exciting. And you know what's more exciting than a lot of things that I can think of right now? Taking those steps are going to potentially be stressful. There's going to potentially be words. There'll be potentially people that aren't in my life anymore due to my decisions, especially locally. I understand that. But I've found this. I can't live for other people. I have to live for me. And thankfully, the Lord has blessed me with a bunch of wonderful, supportive friends here. Real friends here. Yes, I know I only get to see you guys virtually at the moment. But when things seem to be crumbling on this end, I know it could be a little rocky in between of me doing these steps. But I have this. I have this. I have to think of the future, and I have this. So we can do this. Yes, we can. Yay! Fishy flying free. Toyman and Fishy is one thing, but solo Fishy is great. Well, I'm glad I'm not making a fool of myself. Maybe I am, but it's fun, right? Either way. My toes are cold. Maybe I should shut this all the way. Oh no. I'm going to turn the camera off so you don't see too much. I think my window got frozen. You can still hear me though, as I struggle with the... Oh no, I did freeze it. Oh, there we go. I was like, oh no. It was like this. Okay. Before the stream, it was a little warm in here. But I like my comfy, my comfy sweater. And so I was trying to open that up and it was frozen shut. And I'm like, oh no. I don't want to take my sweater off, but I don't want to be too hot. So I opened it up. And when I opened it up originally, it was like, probably about that far. Well, then I closed a little bit, as you saw earlier on. But now my toes are actually a little cool. It's like, no, I think I'm going to, shut it for good for now. And it wasn't budging. It was frozen again. So I had to give it all my all. And I was like, yeah, okay. Colette, you're working on your confidence. That's good. And I don't know if it could help Colette or anybody else here, but if I can be of help, like Colette or anybody, it's not just you, Colette. Anybody here like Colette that would like to work on their just getting past being shy and being maybe more like what I'm doing right now, right? It took me a while to get here. But what I could offer is, you ever wanted to, Colette, if we connected, right? Behind the scenes, you could go to my email and message me and stuff like that. We could always do a one-on-one video call if you wanted. Even if your camera was off and all you did was start with your voice, kind of like I did. Start with your voice. I'm here for you if you want to. It's up to you. I can only offer. It's your choice. What does he say no about? What do you say no about? No. No. Is it no or is it no? I don't know. Or is it this? Are you saying no to this? I don't know. I lost. My lips are dry. I need some chapstick, which I do not have. So, when I make my grocery list for the week, Fishy chapstick. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. Now, I don't know exactly how you'd like me to refer you to, or by. I mean, I guess I could always ask Spike when I talk to him. Is it? Yeah, so that's why I'm just saying 3659, because I'll probably butcher whatever you wanted me to say by. So, anyway. Yes, yes. Well, try harder, Spike. Come on now. You only brought one person. Just kidding. No, you know me better than that. That's fine. Just truly, just each of you bringing yourselves here is huge. Huge. And then if you brought one other person, that's even bigger. And if you brought more, well, that's still bigger. So is it Elric? Elric? Is that correct? Let me know. That's how I would read it, but I don't want to say it wrong. If I'm saying it wrong, Spike can let me know later. Oops. Be right back, he says. And the container man says, she's revealed herself to the world without the wig and glasses? No, not to the world. Not to the world yet. But guess what, container man? Once I have enough watch time and I officially monetize my channel, like I say, I'm not going to make anything really off the channel. It's not that. It's not like I'm trying to make millions of dollars. No. It's a confidence thing and it's a goal, and it's a set goal, right? Because once you're monetized, that would be literally another step, right? So my plan is, and I've committed to that, I've already promised my peoples here that at the very least, the celebration stream that we're going to have after this, not this channel, the Go Fish Office channel is monetized. I am going to have a full face reveal. No glasses, no fun purple hair, just me. That's it. Oh yeah, so that's my prayer. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, good. I like to get things right, and if I get it wrong, I want to know so I can fix it. Elric. Awesome. Well, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Spike says you can call him whatever you want. Is it just don't call him late for dinner, probably? Yeah. Okay. You missed the first part of that. Oh, let me look. Sorry. Oh, here we go. When I first heard Fishy chatting on a stream, her voice was super angelic and mysterious. I love to hear Fishy on a panel talking, but soon will the voice not be as mysterious and angelic? Once she revealed herself to the world without the wig and glasses. Okay, I missed the first part. I apologize. Thank you for clarifying. See, just let me know if I missed something. I definitely will with these classes today, and I do in general anyways. It happens. I'm not perfect, but I can practice at it. I can keep practicing. 21 thumbs up? No way. Really? Cool. That makes my night. Oh, I'm going to sleep so well tonight. Thank you, guys. Yay. So glad I was able to join ya. Hope you have a wonderful night. Know that you're beautiful. You're doing awesome. Take care, everyone. Much love. Fishy. Well, A.L. Skinner, thank you so much for swimming over. A.L. Skinner is so kind. She very frequently will send me, remember we're talking about positivity and stuff? She sends me positive messages very often. Very often. Sometimes almost every day. And she has no idea. I don't think she has any idea how much that means. That's huge. A lot of times when she sent it, it's like one of those days that was kind of going the way I didn't want it to go. And then I get her message of these like nice little sayings or an image or whatever of a positive saying, positive words. And I'm like, aw, that was so cool. Thank you, Skinner. Yeah, you have a good night. Yeah, just don't call him late. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, my bad fingers went faster than the brain. It's okay. I already kind of figured. I've heard that saying, so I kind of figured it out for you. It's all good. Uh-huh. You say bow. Aww. No, I don't know. Yes, it will. Her voice will always be like that. Well, I hope my voice doesn't change. It might change a little as I get older. I suppose I'll get to be an old lady and I will talk like this. No, I don't. Can you get my cane? I'm just being funny now, of course. I wrote down on a little paper here some notes, right? So I didn't get completely lost in my fishy pool here. But you know what? I think I pretty much got everything, except for two things. The two things are this. Future of this channel is one of them. So I'm planning to still put out some more videos. I would like to put more videos out about like my syndrome, which I know very much about because I deal with it each and every day. I've had it all my life. Everybody with POTS syndrome is different, and each day for each person can still be very much different also. It's like a roller coaster. You never know. Now stress and being around toxicity triggers it, makes it worse. So I'm hoping in time it'll get better because hopefully, the thought is less stress, less symptoms. I may still have mild things, but it'll be a lot better than it is now. So there'll be more videos I put out on this channel. Another thought would be maybe more health related things like I deal with gallbladder issues. I had a few really severe gallbladder attacks here about a week ago. So that got me thinking maybe I should do a video about my personal journey with my gallbladder or just in general about a gallbladder. I don't know. It's just thoughts right now, thoughts. The other thing is I would like to try to do live streams more regular here. I don't know if I would do like every 2 weeks or every month or if I would do more than that. That's up in the air. But my thought is I would like to start having a guest, willing guest, of course, that would want to come up and talk about things like maybe somebody that's dealt with depression or drugs or addictions of some sort, and maybe, and that's like their past and they've gotten here, and maybe they can be of hope for others that are dealing with that, or maybe that did go past that and give them hope that they're not the only one that are currently in it or had it in the past. Because I want a lot of encouragement and real stuff here, real stories. Like I share my stories about my pot syndrome, and in the future, I would like to share more details about some very hard hardships of being around toxic, controlling people in my life. I will be doing that mostly once I feel like I'm safe to do so. Yeah. So that way I can be a testimony to others out there that might be going through something similar so they don't feel alone and feel stuck. But that's a long way of saying that I would like to start having people come up that are willing to talk about current things. They could be going through something currently too. You know, people can relate to people that are really going through or had really gone through real things. Like myself with my syndrome, if I find people that are dealing with what I'm dealing with, I'm going to listen to them, and it's kind of cool to listen to their story versus just reading it from like a medical book. I mean, that's just kind of, you know what I mean? It's relatable when you can actually hear it from an actual person. So we'll see. There's a couple of people here in the chat that I've talked to, and they've talked about that they would be willing to do so. So it's basically just figuring out when would work for them, and we do it. And these streams don't have to be long. Like this one now, we have just hit over an hour. I was planning to do this for about an hour. So we will be wrapping this up here shortly. Anyway, so that's, I don't know, you can ask questions, I guess, but that's what my thoughts are for here, is more syndrome related, positivity, health stuff, encouragement, do live streams, encouraging live streams. I'm here for you. I can pray for you. I can give you virtual hugs. I want to have like guests that come up and they talk about their journey. Like I said, addictions or whatever, depression, we all have pasts. It's what we do with what we learn. None of us are perfect. Some of us could have some pretty ugly pasts for all, for all I know, but I do know. There are people with very ugly pasts. But you can't really rank a person of where they're at now by that. If you grew from that, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But people that have a past that they're not growing from, they're not growing up basically from things, then they're not making a good life for themselves, really. People around them might not like it, but think of themselves. We ourselves want a good life for us, right? And then if we have a good life for ourselves and we're working ourselves, it's going to be better for people that are all around us too. So, yeah, so there you go. That's kind of a short little blurb of what I want to do here. And Toyman says, "My beautiful fishy." Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't make everybody go, ah! Anyways, well, unless there's anything else, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for being here so that I wasn't just talking to a screen all by myself. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm hoping we'll do more of these and do them more regular in the near future. And like I say, any of you, if you decide you want to step up and be one of these people that come up to share something that you have, experienced or currently are that you think could help other people that could relate, get in contact with me and we'll figure out. Okay? Now, before I end this, I always enjoy, StreamYard's like changed their format. It's making me confused. There we go. I like to end my streams with a nice positive little quote that I came up with. And it is as follows. Always remember to look for the positives, no matter how small they may seem. I mean, they could seem tiny, but you look for them, they're always there. You'll find one. As small they may seem. Always remember to smile each and every day. And don't let anything stop you. If you always wanted to sing, go do it. If you want to learn an instrument, do it. I don't care what age you are. Don't say you're too old, too whatever. Do it. Do it now. You're still alive. You're still breathing. You can do it. Just don't do anything that's going to hurt yourself, of course. Do something good with your life. Jimmy C says, I'm pretty much free 4 days a week. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So, with that, let's see. I have a little, I suppose I could do my little outro and then I'll do a longer outro. So, for a moment, here's, it's only a whole 6 seconds, I think. Yeah, here we go. Anyways, with that, you all have a wonderful night and thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. And thank you to everybody that took the time to be here. It really, truly means a lot to me. I just need an address. For what? Did I miss something else? I don't know. Yeah, so talk later. Again, my pleasure. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad you were here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. I'm just looking if I want to end with something or. I think I'll do my fishy button. It's only 13 seconds, but you know what? I'm going to do that, and I'm going to work on some more intros and outros for the future to make it fun. But with that, we will see you in the future. Have fun. Have a great night. Look for those positives. Take care.